care what you doing, where you at. I got a motherfucking story time that I want to tell because this shit is fucking crazy. So let's start from the beginning. This guy hits me up on Facebook dating and he gives me a whole spiel about how he wants to spoil me. Now, I'm not stupid or gullible or anything, but any man who approaches me with such a generous offer to spend their money on me, I mean, I'm going to take the risk. But I'm going to only take it so far, okay? Because the bitch still got to stay dangerous out in these streets, okay? So the dude started texting me, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of was giving him the runaround because it was something about this nigga that was just rubbing me the wrong way. It was something about his spirit that was telling my spirit, like, hey, be careful. Because not for nothing, the nigga looked like he'd chew on nails for breakfast. Something in my brain was just going danger, 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 like the alarms were just going off. Red flag number one, he was texting me from an email address. First red flag. Second red flag, he was always trying to get me to come chill with him at his crib. Which for anybody, that will always be seen as a red flag for me, because why do you want me in such an isolated area so bad? Like, we can't go out nowhere in public, especially if we're just starting to get to know each other. So he hits me up one day and was like, hey, do you want to chill with me? I said, well, I'm working, but I'll see if I can make time to chill with you after I get off work. So it comes around the time I get off work, he was like, hey, do you still want to chill? I'm just like, look, I'm sorry. Like, I'm tired. I've had a long day. Like, we just gonna have to rain check for a different day. This nigga goes from 0 to 100 and starts going the fuck off on me. He's calling me all types of bitches and hoes, saying that I'm lying and this and that. And then he also said that I was a transgender, which, no offense to anybody who's trans, but I am not trans. I'm very much so a cisgender woman. Thank you. All in all, he ended up blocking me. I'm not gonna lie, I got petty and I posted him on the T app. And the shit that I found out about this man on the T app just confirmed why the alarm bells were going off in my head. So apparently this whole spill about spoiling people, yeah, he likes to peddle this story around to multiple women that he's talking to. There were several other women saying like, yeah, he gave me the whole spill about spoiling me and whatever the fuck, and something about the nigga just gave me weird ass vibes. Not only that, multiple women came forward with the exact same story as me. So clearly there's a pattern. Multiple other women were saying like, yeah, he tried to say that I was a transgender too. So this nigga just going around misgendering people when he gets upset. Oh, not to mention, he also likes to talk to minors. Yeah. Not only will this man harass you on social media, he will harass your friends as well. Multiple women came forward saying how this man would literally go and sexually harass their friends if they rejected him or didn't want to talk to him. Also, another woman said how he pulled a pew pew out on her because she retwisted his hair and he didn't want to pay for it. Somebody call the police.
Okay, y'all, so we're back with some more shit from the T app. This is insane. So, make a long story short, I seen a post of this dude on the T app. Mind y'all, I don't talk to him no more, but we still, like, talk from time to time, like, text and shit. So I see a post of him, and they wasn't saying too much. They was just like, oh, he be on dating apps, whatever. So I'm okay, whatever. So a couple days go by, I'm minding my business. I see another motherfucking post. They talking about he on there beating and burning bitches. So I'm like, hold on. So my granny raised me. I'ma ask whatever the fuck I want to know. So I text him, as you can see here, this is the screenshot, because mind you, they had pictures of him. The girl had pictures of him that I have of him in my phone, like pictures of him that he sent to me. And in some of the pictures, he had a chain. Mind you, when I was messing with him, he didn't have no chain. So as y'all can see here, so I'm like, when did you get a chain? They on the app tearing your ass up. They said you be beating and burning bitches. They also mentioned Tag, the dating app, like on the other post. And they have pictures that aren't on your IG. And you sent me some of these pictures. So, bitch, you was messing with me and this other, whoever at the same time. Mind you, the time it overlapped because the girl said she been messing with him a few years. And the years that she mentioned, it was years when I was messing with him. And on the first post they made to him, they put the wrong city, but this time they got the city right. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to insert another message. So he come trying to send show me some messages talking about, oh, it's the same girl. She just mad, blah, blah. But you still leaving out the part where you was messing with us at the same time, boo. Like, what's going on? And beating and burning bitches is insane. Like, that T app, that's why niggas is mad, because you seeing other sides and finding out sides of niggas that you never seen. That's insane.
So this woman I know is leaving her husband solely based off the T app. And I know what you guys are saying, but the woman, she got receipts, timeline, hotel stay. I mean, snapshots of everything she could possibly have to prove that she was also seeing her husband. Yeah, I know y'all hating on the T app. These men hating on the T app real bad, real bad, real bad. But when you got the proof and the receipts, baby, and you know what? I don't blame her, because I mean the things he was doing, the things that he was saying. Now the girl he was cheating with, she had no idea that he was married. But this is why the T app is necessary. This is why, because some of y'all be getting down, promising the world, honey. Yeah, I foresee a lot of divorces from the T app. Yep. Now, I know the boys were supposed to be making their own T app, revenge, Where is that at? Does anybody know? Has anything happened with that? I know the boys don't work hard enough to collab, but you never know.
Now, why the fuck did y'all tell me to download the fucking T app? And why the fuck did I get approved for that bullshit? When I say I'm over here in motherfucking shambles, bitch, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do with this information. Like, I'm low-key pissed off, but I'm low-key, like, so nonchalant about the bullshit because this shit I already knew. Like, I can't even get mad about the shit that I'm seeing because this shit that I already knew. And then it's just, like, some of it I didn't, like, to the certain extent of what the fuck it was, like, I didn't know, but it was just, like, damn, and it's just, like, hello, dumb bitch. Nice to meet you. I'm dumb bitch. Like, I don't know what the fuck to do. And I searched up a few names. At first, I was just playing around on it, right? Like, I'm happy. I'm like, okay. And when I say, as soon as I downloaded it, literally, I downloaded it and I got approved. Like, after I finished, send my picture, send it to my girls, I was in that motherfucker. Like, literally got the notification as soon as I clicked off the motherfucker. Like, a minute after. Like, no shade. Got approved in 3 minutes. No shade. So, I don't know what y'all be talking about. Y'all gotta wait weeks, days. I don't know nothing about that. But, they know Messy and T when they see one. Because I'm the T and the Messy. I was ready to look for it and I was ready to give it. What are you talking about? But I searched up a few names, right? So, I'm expecting to see at least one out of the, I searched up 3 names at first. I'm not gonna lie. I only did three. Because I seen a few people while I was like, when I first got on there, so I was like, oh, okay, cool. But them wasn't really the people I was looking for. But out of the people I was looking for, I knew I was going to at least find 1 out of 3. I found 2 out of the 3. So, the first person I looked up, I expected to see. Now, the comments it was given a little bit false because I'm knowing the real. It was given false, but it wasn't too many comments. It's only like 4 or 5 comments under there. So, I said my little piece and I corrected what was said because... And then I said plus some. I gave the real tea, not no fake tea, not no little gossip, not no little shit that motherfuckers are saying to bash the next motherfucker. No, I really put it on the floor. This is some real shit from a motherfucker who the fuck with the motherfucker. Bitch, I'm going to give you the real. Ain't this what this for? Anywho, so then I went on to the next motherfucker. So I didn't really expect to see nothing, but I was like hoping to see something because this person is like low key, like he be real work home, that's it. But I don't know, something about the niggas that's work home may be a little bit suspicious because ain't nobody always work home. If you picking them when I put it down, but the nigga really is work home and I love that for him. Shit, if I ever get the opportunity to spin the block, baby, hello. I'm sorry things didn't work the first go around, but I'm ready to get right. If you are. shit, but because I always been right, so I can't really say nothing. So anyway, if you're ready to get right, I am. We can try this again. But the third, I don't even know if I can say that, but I've been cursing this whole video. Oh well, we gonna find out when I post it. Now, when I searched up this third one, I was really hoping I wasn't gonna see nothing, but I was expecting to see something because he is a fine little piece of cake. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, little Chipotle bag, picking up what I'm putting down. Anywho, so why did I find this boy? And he was the fourth person down, so I didn't have to scroll. I didn't have to do anything. And he was the fourth person down, not only because of his name, but because of how many red flags and comments he has under his fucking name. Out of anybody who I searched, I kid you not, this boy had the most comments and red flags. Like, he had the most for anybody to say about. No shade. Now, mind you, this is a boy who I'm currently dealing with. So I'm tuned in. I'm tuned in to shit. Like, I'm tuned in to the motherfucker. Like, when I see all them red flags, I was like, but like my heart was like thumping because I don't know, I'm just even more antsy because you're really on this side. Like, I'm thinking, no shade, if I wasn't finding the tea, I thought I was gonna have to post the tea. So I was expecting to find something, but not to the certain extent that I found it. And that's really why I'm pissed off. Because I mean, everybody gonna have something to say, but everybody is crazy. This nigga had 21, I mean, actually, when I first searched it up, he had about 20 red flags, 21 now because I gave him a red flag. And then this nigga had 23 comments, probably about 26 now because I commented and then I replied to the comment. And then I replied to that comment because I had a few more things to say. Because bitch, what? Anywho, G, when I say it's bitches in the comments talking about how good his is, that's what I do. The bitches was in the comments telling the truth. And when I say literally everybody in the comments is saying like basically the same things, there's some people that's talking about his, and then there's some people that's talking about like how he was, and it literally is how he is. Like, if you mess with him, like, you're gonna see it. Like, this, it is what it is. Like, it's plain as day. And when I say every last comment was the truth, every last comment was the truth. And it's 21 red flags, and you got 23 different under your comments talking about you. Child. And it's so frustrating because I told myself to download this app weeks ago, and I didn't, and I'm just now doing it. I'm just now finding out this information. And then come to find out, the post about him was made 20 days ago. My birthday was 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. That's 21 days. It hasn't even reached a full 4 weeks. It hasn't even been a full month. None of that. So it's been about 22, 23 days. The post was made 20 days ago. A few days for my birthday. And I've been fucking with you since before my birthday. What have you been doing? And I know things could be posted late. Things could be posted way after the fact. Yes, I know. Cool. But it's just like, it's still sketchy. And then you still have odd, like, you literally have community. Literally, like, I know we be throwing it around saying this and the third, but that's literally what it is. You have community. You have community. Like, no shade. If you put everybody who commented in a gym, in housing, it would be a community. It would literally be a community of people. And so he's trying to come over and see me or whatever. So I ain't been fucking with him, right? So I've been trying to cut him off for weeks because it's just like, I don't want no parts of this. Like, I'm already knowing. And then keep in mind, y'all, I was messing with him like two years ago, but I cut him off because of how he is and how literally everybody in the comments is describing him as, and I wasn't fucking with it. And so just like a few months ago, I bumped into him again, and so we chopped it up. He was looking nice, I was looking cute, per usual. And so we just like kind of started rekindling or whatever. So then I was like telling him when I first see him, I was like, yeah, I'm interested, I'm interested in maybe seeing where this could go. Is, you're not on the same type of timing that you was last time I was talking to you, with the duel. He was, yeah, I'm not like that no more. I'm changed. I'm focused on this. I'm doing that. I'm blah, 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 blah. Nigga ain't no shit he talking about. Nigga ain't kept his word about Nathan. And then didn't show up on my birthday. Been texting me when he got off of work because he works overnights and uses that as an excuse to not do no effort during the daytime because he be sleep and blah, 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 this and the third. But he can get up to the family functions that's during the daytime, though. The birthday parties and this and the third, whatever the drink's at. The fuck? But can't show up for you. But want some coochie out the queen? Absolutely not. Next. But yeah. So, I don't even know what I was talking about. I forgot where I was at. I'm seeing the post. And so, oh yeah, he was supposed to come over. And so I didn't really reply back to his message because he didn't I don't know. When I say I've been trying to cut him up, I've been trying to cut him off. So within the text message that he sent me, he was like, what he saying? He was like, oh, I'm coming to you tonight. Like, I'm coming to you tonight. Like, he he was saying, he wasn't asking. Like, he was letting me know, like, fuck the bullshit. Like, I don't know, cause he don't want a real P bitch to leave him. So I didn't reply to the message because I'm still sitting here like, do I really want to see this nigga? Do I really not? Because I don't know. I kind of just want that one last good time and send you on your way. You're going to wake up blocked in the morning, you know, type stuff. I don't really know. So I don't really know how I'm going to feel later on. So I didn't really reply back. But when I seen him on the T-app, I replied back to the message. And I was like, nah, go text them other, you know, who you been texting, you know, ask to see them. And he replied back talking about some, I ain't been texting nobody. That's why I've been begging you for the longest to see you, blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. And I ain't saying nothing back because it's just like, well, I don't have nothing else to say to you. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. That T-app is something dangerous. If you ain't ready to find out, don't download it.
Why I find this nigga on the T-app? He got 39 red flags. This is a reason not to date in Atlanta. This will be date horror story number 1. I have plenty because my dating life is terrible. So, if you want to know more, listen. But yeah, every story time I have, I like it to have like some type of meaning or some like life lesson that you can learn from me. So, get with it. But anyways, this is part of the reason why I'm celibate is because, yeah, the story will speak for itself. But anyways, so I was at a party with one of my homegirls, and I wasn't expecting to see anyone. It was a 404 party. So like in Atlanta, they have like 404 day because it's like a popular cell phone number. So anyways, this was like around 404 day, and I met this guy. Mind you, he came up to me. Mind you, y'all, the man was T. He was like everything. Like, you know, if you have like this perfect package, and they're like, oh, man of God, tall, money, good job, nice car, nice face, nice body, nice smile, like everything 10 out of 10. And people are like, oh, that doesn't exist. I even thought it didn't exist until this man walked up on me. Yeah, he walked up on me, of course, got cute, and he was like, too cute, and we exchanged numbers or whatever. And yeah, that was that. And I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, like I finally found Mr. Perfect. Like, this is the guy that I would have his baby. I don't have no babies. I would have his baby. That's how like perfect I thought this man was. But anyways, we go on a few dates. They were nice. He paid for everything. But honestly, I could tell that he had, you know, options. I didn't know that he had a girlfriend. He told me he had no girlfriend. He told me he wasn't married. He didn't have no kids. So I'm like, you know, you're an attractive man. So obviously you have other options. But whatever. I was just taking it, you know, day by day. But anyways, so my birthday weekend, I go to work. And it's like a regular day. I'm working brunch. And tell me why I see this nigga. And I'm like, what? Like, he found me. Mind you, I didn't see him come in. He saw me. He came straight to me and was like, hey, I didn't know you'd be at work today. Mind you, he knew where I worked. So I was like, why would you not think that I would be at my job that I work at? I told you that I worked at. Anyway, he told me that he didn't know that I was at work today for whatever reason. And he was like, I want to let you know I'm with a girl, but it's a nothing. It doesn't mean anything. Like, I just want to let you know. I was like, so wait, you at my job with another girl when we is talking. Did I hear that right? That's really what was going on. Not to mention the girl and him was in the section right next to me. So I'm having to walk back and forth. And like, I should have approached her. I should have approached her and told her. But I was like, I was in shock. Like, literally, I actually blocked his number right then and there. And I was like, you know, whatever. Like, there's no way you could explain this, da-da-da. But anyways, he leaves with the girl, whatever. And I'm just like distraught. Because I cannot believe that a dude just really tried me like that. Like, tried me so hard. But if anyone knows me, I can't hold nothing in. Like, if you piss me off, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know that you pissed me off, and it's gonna be probably in a rude way. So I cursed him out. I did. And I told him all this great stuff. I didn't call him out his name, but I basically said, like, you're a sorry excuse of a man. And I can't remember if he said anything back, but anyways, he did not. Like, after I did that, like, this mouth right here, when I really go off on somebody, they is not gonna fuck me no more. And like, a part of me, I was like, dang, did I overreact? Mind you, this man brought another girl to my job. I never, like, the reason why I said I should have approached her, because I could have figured out what it was right then and there. But I also didn't want to lose my job. I didn't know the girl. I didn't know how, like, you know, I didn't want, like, a big brawl to break out. So I'm just, like, trying to be professional and be the bigger person. Sometimes, don't be the bigger person. You'll regret it. But anyways, like, I was, like, blaming myself, because, you know, in my head, I thought that he was so perfect. I'm like, dang, did I, like, do the most? But yeah, I did try hitting him up because I was like, dang, maybe I did go too rough. Like, maybe I did overdo it, because I can't overdo it sometimes. And was being rude to me. I was like, you got someone in my job. Like, we wasn't going out or nothing, but it was just like we were dating. Like, we were dating. But anyways, he was basically like, if you don't want to talk to you, blah. I'm like, wow. And mind you, like, you don't meet too many men that check off all the points. You just really don't. So I really was like, dang. That hurt my ego. But anyways, life goes on. You move on, you talk to other people, you meet other people, whatever. But the T app. The T app is dropped. Thank you, T app. Not one, not two. You see some men on there, they got like 10 red flags. No, this ninja had 39 red flags. I was like, I knew I wasn't the problem. I knew it. I freaking knew it. And then the best part wasn't even, or the worst part wasn't even the flags. It was the comments. Why in the comments I find out this ninja was married. He had a newborn baby. So it's like all this time I'm thinking like I overdid it. I'm crazy. I I'm too serious with stuff that's not mine. Like, I'm blaming myself, thinking like, oh, you just blew it with like the perfect man. But no, I was oblivious to what God was trying to protect me from. I'm so in my delusional world thinking like, oh, like this is the perfect man. Sometimes you got to settle, da da da. Like, no, that was a disgusting man. And God was trying to protect me from that because he knew. Like, we only see like 2D. God sees everything. He sees all sides. So it's like when something's not working out, take that as a sign. Take it as a sign that you're being protected, and rejection is redirection. Let me say it again. Rejection is redirection. So if you're getting rejected, just understand it has nothing to do with you. God is positioning you in a better place, in a bigger place for a better blessing. Because, yeah, like everything, take it from me before you find out the hard way.
It's 3:37 in the morning and I got some tea. Wake your ass up. So apparently there's this app called a Tea app. And it's for women to expose their men. So they could post their man and they could find out if their man is cheating. Well, one female, she got up on the app and she said, let me post my man. And she posted her man. And baby, that tea was hot. That tea was a little bit too hot for her ass because she posted her man and it was 34 other females that was up there that said they was fucking with him. And all 34 of them women had HIV vehicle. Yeah, they had HIV vehicle. So, damn. Then you got another female that said, you know what? Let me post my man up there. She posted her man up there and said, do anybody got any tea for my man? Do anybody got any tea about my man? She had five comments. All 5 of them comments was 5 different females saying, yeah, I slept with your man. Yes, I slept with your man. Hell yeah, I slept with your man. You get the picture. Well, she went home and she confronted him. And he's like, what the hell is you talking about? I'm a single father. I barely have time for our relationship. Like, I'm not cheating. Like, I don't know what they talk about. Who gave you this information? But the information is wrong. She did not believe him. She called one of her homeboys to come in. Boop, 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 boop. But he did not. Boop, 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 boop. He bop, 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 bop into his house, okay? And injured him and killed, and unalived his little girl. The tea is hot, baby. And this is the last one. And this one is piping hot, okay? One girl, she had a relationship with her man and it was all good and everything like that. Her man went to prison. Her man just coming home from prison. The Tea app is just coming out. So, she got a podcast. She's up on the Tea app. She see all the stuff like that, but she don't have nothing to worry about because guess what? Her man just came home, so she ain't even entertaining it. But her man is a little distance. So she calls her man day one, and her man day one sit down, and she's telling him, like, look, he's acting funny. He's being distant. I don't know what's going on. What should I do? And his day one said, yeah, I feel the same way. He has been acting different since he's been home. Blase, blase. This and this and that, this and this and that. Just be patient with him. So she said, okay, I'm going to be patient. I'm definitely going to be patient. And she tried to be patient with her man. But the more patient she was, the more distant he got. Then one day, he woke up and said, you know what? This ain't working out. So I think that me and you should take a break. We're going to take a break. Ain't you? It's me. Let's take a break. He got up, went to get in the shower. And as he went to get in the shower, she grabbed his phone. And when she grabbed her phone, she seen that him and his day one wasn't just day ones. If you get what I mean. Wink, 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 wink. So now she's furious. He come from up out of the bathroom. She never told him that I synced the video. She never told him that she looked in the phone and synced the video. When he got out the bathroom, she just said, look, please, can we please work this out? Like, I really don't want to lose you. I did this bid with you, blase, blase. You know, she begged, she pleaded. He was very adamant. No, we need a break. So she went on that T app, okay? And she posted them videos. And she let all of her town know, and all of the women that was on that T app know, this guy and this guy are bumping each other. And put the video up there too. And she thought everything was okay. Well, baby, one day after she had finished recording her podcast, because she was doing podcasts. So one night after she finished doing her podcasts and was walking to her car, her ex-boyfriend walked up behind her, unalived her, and unalived himself. Baby, when I tell you these tea stories are hot, if you want to hear some more of these tea stories, drop in the chat, drop in them comments. What's the tea? Oh, and if you like this story, follow me.
Story time on how I found out my ex was sleeping with a man. The T app. That's the end of the discussion. The T app is how I found out. Literally, the T app is how I found out he was sleeping with men. I had to kick my child out because her tablet was on a volume 1,000. But yeah, I found out that my ex was sleeping with men. Men, not a man, men. And there's supposedly a video out. I'm Ashley. There's supposedly a video out of him. And when I tell you guys, I ran so fast to my local clinic. You would not give me AIDS, bitch. I ran so fast to my local clinic. And I confronted him about it. I confronted him, you guys, and guess what? He blocked me. He blocked me. He fucking blocked me when I confronted him about it. Because not only was I just with him, like, recently, maybe, like, I was reading a text message and I said the word. Like I was saying, I confronted him about it and he blocked me. Like, he straight up fucking blocked me. So I'm like, you like it in your butt. Oh my God. Like, cause why would you block me? You know what I mean? Like, why would you block me if this wasn't true? You will try to defend yourself. I ran to that clinic so fucking fast. My doctor was surprised when I asked for it, because he's like, what do you mean? Because my doctor know how to be throwing it back like that. So it's like, yeah. And I told my doctor everything that happened. And he goes, excuse me? That's what men in his butt. Yo, thank God for the T-app. I don't know who the bitches that made the T-app, but I thank God for y'all that made it and the bitches that opened their mouth on there to tell us, because I love y'all so much. Because I would have never knew he liked it in the butt.
A guy that I'm talking to popped up on the T app. A girl posted him and was asking if anybody else has dated him or seen him on other dating apps. Mind you, I did meet him on the dating app when I was on dating apps, and I've been talking to this man since like the beginning of the year. So I call him because a couple weeks ago I asked him if he had a girlfriend, because I'm single, he's single, and if he has a girlfriend, I want to know. Him and I are not together, but I'm not going to be talking to you or doing anything with you if you have a girlfriend. I respect it if you do. So, first of all, when I text him, he had no clue what I was talking about in regards to a T-app. So I ended up FaceTiming him on my other phone and showing him the post that the girl had posted. And he knew exactly who it was because the picture, it's not a picture that he took, it's a picture that she took with her phone. But long story short, I ended up responding to her, and she sent me this long paragraph saying, like, when did he tell you he was single? Him and I have been together on and off for 2 years. Da, 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 da. Mind you, this man has a child that lives in a totally different country. So I'm just like, whoever this person is either somebody that has a similar situation that I have with him, or somebody that he's actually dating and he's just lying to me. And I was telling him, like, if you have a girlfriend, just be honest and let me know. I just don't want to be blindsided by any weirdness if I'm at your, your place of business. Like, I don't see him often, but when I do see him, I am at his place of business. But long story short, he just gives me like this little brief information about her, more or less saying that she's a stalker and that he is single. But yeah, no, the T app is not for the weak. She ended up deleting everything after the conversation. And plus the conversation was weird in general because the stuff she was saying wasn't really making any sense. And to me, it's hard to explain. The way she was putting messages together, the information that she was providing, it gave like him and I just mess around here and there. And I want to see if he's talking to anybody else.